Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to understand how to compare strings in JavaScript. We know many comparison operators from maths. In JavaScript, they are written like, suppose we are going to write greater than, then it is like greater than sign, then less than is less than sign, greater than equals to is like this. So suppose we have two variables a and b, so we can write like a is greater than b, then we can write a is less than b, and we can write a is greater than equals to b. Similarly, we can write a is less than equals to b. And if we want to compare whether two variables are equal or not, then we can use double equals to sign. So a double equals to b. It says that a is equals to b. And a exclamation equals to b means a is not equals to b. So these are the few operators that we have in JavaScript, and we will use the same to compare strings. To see whether a string is greater than another, JavaScript uses the so-called dictionary or lexicographical order. What I mean by that? In other words, we can say that strings are compared letter by letter in JavaScript. For example, I can write console.log a is greater than b. If I write like that, it will say false. So if I save this file, we can see in the console as soon as I save, so it will say false because a is not greater than b. B is greater than a. And how it is comparing, we'll understand that in a depth manner. But for now, let's understand that if a is greater than b is false, it means I can write c is greater than b will be true. So if I save it, it says true. Now suppose if both are same, like c is greater than c, it will say false because c is equal to c, is not greater than c. Now I'll write a and then I'll write t, cat. Here what I'll write is can, can. First of all, let's write ca only. So in that case also ca is equals to ca, and so this will result false. If I save it, it is still logging false in the console. Now if I write t and then n, then it will say that cat is greater than can. Why? Because it compares letter by letter. First it compares the first letter, that is c, and it is same in both the cases. So it will go to the second letter, that is a. It is also same in both the cases. Then it will come to t, and t is always greater than n. So cat becomes greater than can. If I save it, it will say true. And here it is saying true. Now suppose we add another letter, say S, and here T. Now we know that T is greater than S. S is not greater than T. So what will be printed in the log, in the console basically? So still it will print that cats is greater than can't. Why? Because it compares string letter by letter. So once it compares the first letter, it is same in both the cases. Then A, it is same in both the cases. And T, since T is greater than N here, it will not compare the rest of the letters now. It is same as numbers. Suppose if I'll say 34 and I'll say 32, which one is greater? So you will say 34. Why? Because the first digit is same in both the cases and 4 is greater than 2. So in this way 34 is greater than 32. But if I'll say 342 and 329. Which one is greater? Again, you will say that 3 is same in both the cases and 4 is greater than 2. The second digit is 4 in the first case and 2 in the second case. So 4 is greater than 2, and so you will not compare the third digit here, because anyway, whatever is the third digit, the first number is always greater than the second number. And same case happens with the string. As soon as the letter becomes greater with the corresponding letter in the second string, it does not compare with the rest of the letters that is left in the string. So let me just elaborate it a little bit more and then we are done with this. So first of all, I'll take the example of cat and can't. So at the very first go, JavaScript will compare, okay, C is equals to the first letter of this word C. Then it will say A as a second letter, and here also A is the second letter. So JavaScript is not able to make any conclusion with this. And so JavaScript will compare the third letter, that is T of this and N of the second string. And here JavaScript will understand, okay, T is greater than N. So it will not go and compare the next letter, that is S and T. And it will stop here only. I hope this concept is clear, but there is more in string comparison. Why? Because strings are not numbers. Numbers are approximately same in all the languages because we use generally this 1 2 3 4 5, but strings are different. Like these cats can be written in other language in some different manner, and so to compare those strings is quite tricky. So how JavaScript handles those part, let's understand that. To understand further, let's understand ASCII table first. So what I'll do, I'll just go to another tab and write ASCII table, and we'll open, suppose, gigs for gigs. And here we can see that each character has its own ASCII code, and this is numeric code. And we just saw that if I write console.log A is greater than B, and let's see what is getting printed in the console. If I save this, it says false. Why? Because this character is not getting compared based on the ASCII code. So A has an ASCII code of 65 and B has an ASCII code of 66. So we are saying like is 65 is greater than 66, and that is of course a false statement. Now what happens if I write capital A is greater than small a? Again, if we see the table, capital A has an ASCII code of 65 and small a has an ASCII code of 97. So we are saying 65 is greater than 97, which is again a false statement. So what I'll do, I'll just reverse this so that we'll get a true now. So if I go to the previous tab and save the file, it says true. So in a string, each character gets compared based on the ASCII code. Now let's understand other characters which is getting used in other languages like German or Uralic, like that. So I have already copied one character from that language, and we can compare with English alphabet O. So what will get print? If I save it, then it says true. It means this character is greater than O. But if we want to know what is the ASCII value of this, how we will know that? For that, we can use a function. So let me write that. For example, if I write string a dot code point at 0, because this is the 0th index, and if I save it, it prints 65, and we saw that capital A has ASCII value as 65. Similarly, if we write that special character and if I save this, then it says 240. Let's do for English character O. And if I save it, it says 111. So of course 214 is greater than 111. And so the very first line is logging true in the console. Now suppose you want to do the vice versa thing. Like here you have the character and you can get the ASCII value for it, from it. But if you have the ASCII value and you want to create the character, then how you can do that? So let's create another console.log and I'll say string dot from code point, and now I'll write 214, which will print this special character. Means this is not a special character but a character in another language. So this line will print this character as the fourth line in the console. Let's save it and see it is printing that. So we can get the code or ASCII value of a character using the method called code point at, and if we use the from code point, then we can provide the ASCII value and we can get the character itself. Now the right algorithm to do string comparisons is more complex than it may seem, because alphabets are different for different language. As we can see, this alphabet and this alphabet are different in two different languages. So the browser needs to know the language that we are going to compare. Luckily, all modern browsers support the internationalization standard ECMA 402. ECMA 402. So what is this? It is a standard which actually provides a special method to compare strings in different languages. So we do not need to worry like whether browser understands the language that we are comparing or not. This standard provides a method called local compare, and we can use that method to compare two different strings in two different languages. So let's see one example. For that, I'll again write console.log in the fifth line, and I'll write this character or this alphabet as a string dot local compare, and I'll provide O from the English alphabets. Now if this line logs -1 or a negative number, you can say, it means this first character is less than the character that we have provided in the bracket. In general, suppose we are saying str1 dot local compare, and then we are providing str2 string 2 in the second in the bracket itself. So if it is -1, if this line prints -1, it means str1 is less than str2. If it prints positive number or 1, then it means str1 is greater than str2. And if it prints 0, then it means str1 is equals to str2. Now in our case, what should be printed? Can you guess? Yes, you are right. Since this character is 214 and this character is 111, so we are saying that 214 is greater than 111. So str1 is greater than str2. So is the second condition, and so it will print the positive number, that is 1. So if I save it, it says 1. So we do not need to worry about the language that we are comparing, because browser will handle automatically based on the standard, that is ECMA ECMA 402. This is all about string comparisons. If we have anything new in this section, I'll update the video, and we'll now cover another topic from the JavaScript string in the next video. Till that, be tuned to this channel, and if you like this video, then share with your friends and colleagues. And if you have not subscribed the channel, then please subscribe it and press the bell icon to not miss any notification from my channel. See you in the next video. Signing off.